This is Jane Temple Hughes.
Ohio News this hour has been brought to you by Blood Alliance, an alliance of medical and monetary benefits for blood giving. From Cleveland Biologicals, 4:49, more music now. This is Yesterplay, The Brighter Side of Darkness, and Love Jones. Well, my love for you is like that, almost of a junkie. It's 4:52, Brighter Side of Darkness and Love Jones on WNCR. If you're looking for a Chevrolet, truck your boogie on down and see Ed Steen.
Late at night.
WNCR's Entertainment Action Line, Thursday, December 27th. Henry's at Landerhaven presents The Visit through January 5th. Laughter, make-believe, and pageantry come to the Euclid 77th Street Theater tonight through the 29th when the Cleveland Playhouse presents Hans Christian Andersen's The Emperor's New Clothes. The Young Adult Division of the Jewish Community Center presents the local professional improvisational theater group, Bread and Serpentses, during the play The End Result tonight at 8 o'clock at the Center. And that's Thursday, December 27th, Entertainment Action Line with Eloise.
Well, we don't care what anybody thinks, what anybody says, or what anybody wants us to do. It's 4:56, and we're going to even go as far as this. Garland Jeffries. In your radio box right now. Get your ear close.
WNCR. Now, Cleveland rocks with Mark Matthews.
I can't stand the rain.
WNCR 501. That's Ann Peebles. Can't stand the rain. Cloudy and light rain likely this afternoon. Temperatures near 40. It'll be cloudy and a chance of snow tonight and colder, low 25 to 30. And variable cloudiness tomorrow with highs in the upper 30s. Possibility of rain 70% this afternoon, 50% tonight, 20% tomorrow. Zanesville 48 degrees, Akron Canton 43, currently 44 degrees under cloudy skies in Cleveland, Ohio. More music now. And if you can't love the one you want, baby, love the one you're with. Some good advice.
For WNCR News, I'm Bill Turner with the traffic report. Traffic is lighter than usual and moving well. West 14th is backed some at the Clark-Pershing Bridge. The Denison-Jennings intersection has backed traffic. I-77 is moving well out to the 1721 Cloverleaf where it slows, and then Route 21 has heavy traffic out to Rockside. The pavement is wet and we do have scattered light rain around the city. That's the traffic report on Stereo 99.
KDJ Productions presents In Concert, the Isley Brothers.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady.
The Persuaders.
Some guys have all the love. Some guys have all the pain.
And the Barcays, Saturday, December 29th at 8 p.m. at Public Hall. Tickets are $5, $6, and $7. All seats are reserved. Get your tickets at Public Hall box office, Burroughs, both Bibb locations, and the Giant Tiger stores at 83rd and Euclid, and East 106th and St. Clair. The Isley Brothers, the Persuaders, and the Barcays. This is a KDJ production. WNCR's Record Wrap is out and available right now at all Higbee's record department stores, and you may stop in and pick up yours anytime you'd like to. On the front cover of this week's Record Wrap, you'll find a picture of the J. Giles Band. Pick yours up today at all Higbee's record departments. The Isley Brothers.
I'm loving you. WNCR music.
WNCR Action Line.
Hi, my name is John Pruse of the American Cancer Society on WNCR. This year, over 1 million Americans will be under medical care for cancer. There will be about 665,000 new cancer cases diagnosed for the first time in 1973. Your odds for getting cancer are 1 out of 4. To increase your chances of surviving cancer, the American Cancer Society urges all citizens to have a yearly physical examination.
Why, certainly. It's 5:14. We are WNCR. pollution index for today is 182, and of course that is very extremely poor by the state Ohio standards. Anything above 100, all right? Got a bad day, but looking for a better one tomorrow. Got a 50% chance of precipitation this evening.
Food prices were up again last month, and the Agriculture Department said it was because the middlemen increased their profit margins for the third consecutive month. The increase in food prices amounted to 0.9%. That percentage translates into an annual increase of $14 for an average household grocery supply. In Washington, consumer prices were discussed by the chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, Herbert Stein.
Consumer prices rose by 8.4% from November 72 to November 73, which is an extremely high rate, and obviously not an acceptable rate to be continued, even if it was true, as it was in 1973, that the American people prospered despite that high rate of inflation.
And Herbert Stein said administration policy is directed at slowing down the rate of inflation. Today's report from the Agriculture Department showed while food prices went up last month, beef prices went down to reach their lowest levels since last February. I'm Mike Rich, American FM Radio.
Even if someone served them a slice of beef, they couldn't bite into it. Their teeth are too weak. I'm not talking about some people off in Africa or Asia. I'm talking about Americans, American children. It's tragic how many thousands of them are in this country whose teeth will literally rot in their mouths because they'll never receive basic dental care. They may not even own a toothbrush. What hurts is that it takes so very little for any one of us to help them. The same dollar, for instance, that buys you 2 packs of cigarettes can buy 3 American children the first toothbrushes they've ever owned. I'm Cliff Robertson. Won't you give up some cigarettes so some American children can have their first toothbrush? Send your dollar to Americans for Children's Relief, Box 5050, Stamford, Connecticut. Box 5050, Stamford, Connecticut. $1. And, of course, if you can afford more, give more.
The motoring public has been given some indication of what it's in for, at least for the next 3 months or so. For one thing, the way it looks now, there won't be any rationing of gasoline, although a standby program of rationing will go into readiness. The calls for the voluntary conservation of gasoline are being continued. Here's what Energy Director William Simon requested.
We're requesting the Board of Education in the United States to limit the student driving to school back and forth from home. I'm sure that'll be very popular. Last week I was the Grinch. I'm going to be very interested to see what I'll be this week.
Energy Director William Simon ordered the Bureau of Printing and Engraving to start working on a 3-month supply of gasoline rationing books. If used, those books would be sold to motorists for $1 each. It was pointed out that because of other alternatives, the rationing of gasoline would be ordered into effect only if the energy crisis got worse. More details from ABC's Vic Ratner in Washington.
At the same time as William Simon was announcing a standby rationing plan, he was also indicating he hopes never to use that plan. Simon told us there are several other steps that could be tried to cut gas usage before rationing. Among them, Simon says, are closing gas stations 2 days a week instead of 1, ordering all Americans to leave their cars home 1 day a week, and further cutting down on the amount of gas that drivers can buy at one time. For these and other steps to be legal, Simon says, he's hoping that Congress will pass an emergency energy bill next month. Vic Ratner, ABC News, Washington.
Secretary of State Henry Kissinger was optimistic this afternoon over the chance for progress at the Geneva meetings of Israeli and Egyptian delegates. Another such meeting is scheduled for tomorrow in Geneva. This is ABC FM Radio.
WNCR News, I'm Bill Turner with the traffic report. The East Shoreway has moderately heavy traffic and is moving well. Some of the exit ramps are full and backed. The West Shoreway is moving smoothly, and the Inner Belt traffic is moving well even across the bridge. There's a stalled car at East 55th and Fleet. The pavement is wet, and there is some scattered light rain. Be careful of children out of school that may be riding bicycles or walking along the street. That's the traffic report on Stereo 99.
WNCR Stereo Mini Chart.
5.
midnight toker. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do.
You hear all the hits in stereo on WNCR.
All right, we'll leave you alone. Well, there's no doubt about it. You know how to do this? I don't have the nerve to do it. I was going to do it, but I won't. 523 WNCR on the Mark Matthews Show. And you better close your eyes because I have Edward Bear. Hi, this is Yogi reminding you that Matthews is better than the average Bear. 526. Well, what do you expect for the money I make around here anyway, huh? Steelers Wheel and Star.
WNCR, an equal opportunity employer in Cleveland, Ohio.
WNCR, Cleveland.
Isn't that a dynamite song? Don't that just jar your preserves, huh? What do you think? It's 5:34, and Bill Turner, look at this album cover, and tell me who this is, okay? Isn't that a nice album cover?
Boy, that's beautiful. I like the picture.
What group is that?
It's the James Gang.
How can you tell?
Because it has it written in pen.
It has it written there in pure imitation. What is that? It must be some kind of a... Well, anyway, do me one other favor. Tell me what the name of that particular cut is. Can you do that?
No, that's going to be pretty hard.
Well, just give it a try. Go ahead.
It's not listed on the record album.
What does that say right there?
It says test pressing.
That couldn't be the name of the record, would you think?
It might be. Who knows?
Oh, hey, we get letters. Yes, we get letters. We'll talk about that later. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Bill Turner with the traffic report. Going to guide you home.
Thank you, Mark. There are some rush hour parking violators slowing traffic on Fulton. The Route 21 Rockside Road intersection has heavy and backed traffic. Canal backs some at Granger and at Warner. The inner-belt traffic is moving real well now, even over the bridge. There's an accident on I-71 southbound by the Fulton West 25th Street exit, and there's a stalled truck at the west end of the Clark Avenue Bridge blocking eastbound traffic. That's the traffic report on Stereo 99.
Bill Turner's traffic report bears the seal of the American Traffic Reporters Association and Federation. Isn't that true, Bill Turner?
Absolutely.
Certainly. 5:34. This is Ringo Starr. Ah, come on.